Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon-based
The Rosebud Exchange in Mission, South Dakota is your one-stop shop for all your household needs, kids' toys, clothing, native print items, star quilts, and a whole lot more. They accept cash, credit cards, tribal checks, payroll deductions, and purchase orders with 0% interest on payroll deduction and layaway orders. Watch Facebook or come in and visit their friendly staff for all their great deals 10 to 6 Monday through Friday. The Rosebud Exchange, proud to support all the student athletes and activities on the Live Ticket TV network.
The right nutrition, animal health, and record management is key to having a profitable cattle program. That's why you want to work with the people at FarmCo, who will take the time to learn your operation and help you grow your business. We are your full-service agriculture provider of feed, seed, animal health, farm, and ranching equipment built on terrific service. Get to know FarmCo locally owned and serving you in Chamberlain, Platte, Winter, and east of Kimball at the Paragon. Visit us online at farmcosd.com. FarmCo, feeding your future.
Eklund Tax Service, located at 323 Main Street in Gregory, South Dakota, is available for all your tax preparations. Mark Eklund has been a staple in the Gregory community for many years and wants to help you and your business have success by specializing in all types of bookkeeping. Eklund Tax can take care of any agricultural, retail, or personal bookkeeping or tax preparation. Call Mark at Eklund Tax today at 605-835-9665.
Attention producers, the new year is upon us, and that means it's time to update your display and controller software, which is crucial for optimizing performance and profits. Contact the professionals at Grossenberg Implement today so you can make the most of the enhanced features and farming tools that are currently available. Optimize your efficiency, productivity, and connectivity options with a software update at Grossenberg Implement. Visit one of our 9 locations or go to grossenberg.com for more information. Grossenberg Implement, where service is the other half of a great product.
When the world feels big, a small note can mean everything. Find mental health support at sdbehavioralhealth.gov.
There's a lot of uncertainties in farming and ranching today, but one thing is certain. Statewide Ag Insurance in Chamberlain, Winter, and Mitchell are your crop and livestock insurance specialists. Statewide agents have a background in agriculture and work hard to provide growers and ranchers with risk management plans and insurance coverage that fits their business needs. From hail insurance, livestock revenue protection, to multi-peril crop and revenue insurance, Statewide will help you with the right decisions. Statewide Ag Insurance in Chamberlain, Winter, and Mitchell. Locally owned, your dependable partner in crop and livestock protection and equal opportunity provider.
Cenex Zip Trip is your local convenience store with 5 locations throughout South Dakota, offering top-tier gasoline and Cenex premium diesel fuels. Stop in for a great selection of your favorite snacks, beverages, pizza, and other hot foods. Become a Zip Trip Rewards member and save 5 cents per gallon of fuel every day. Plus, earn and redeem points for further discounts. Sign up at CenexZipTrip.com. Cenex Zip Trip is a proud supporter of all local athletics and activities. When it comes to game day, let Zip Trip fill your food and fuel needs.
Just like our hometown Winter Warriors strive to win on the field or court, Elevate Agronomics is here to help every acre of your operation reach its full potential. With a full lineup of seed and crop protection products, precision planting equipment, livestock feed, and more, Elevate is your go-to for any of your farming and ranching needs. Elevate is looking forward to watching the Warriors dominate this year and are poised to help you dominate your farming and ranching goals as well. Visit Elevate Agronomics in Winter or elevateagronomics.com to learn more. Elevate Agronomics. Reach new heights.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose, a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business. Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Agrimax and West River Ag have been in the winter area for a combined total of 9 years. We offer top-of-the-line services and inputs such as chemical, seed, fertilizer application, spraying, and agronomy services with a certified crop advisor on staff. We are a full-service business that is locally owned and operated. We look forward to continuing service to the ag community and cannot wait to help you with all your agricultural needs. Agrimax, shaping the future of ag.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in South Dakota. This is sportsmanship. School sports, it's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
The Winter Advocate is the exclusive newspaper of Tripp County serving Winter, Colome, and surrounding communities. Each Wednesday, you will find the latest in state and local news, sports, job openings, classifieds, and all legal public notices. Call 605-842-1481 or stop down to their new location in the City Building at 325 South Monroe, Suite 119. Deadlines are Friday at 5 p.m. for the Advocate and noon on Fridays for the Rocket. The Winter Advocate is a proud supporter of all Winter and Colome school activities on the Live Ticket Network.
Being a part of a community means sharing the history and future of the people all around you. For 115 years, First Fidelity Bank has been doing just that, helping you get the most out of life by providing the services and tools you need, the conveniences and technology you want, and the friendly faces you expect. So you get everything you need right here in the place you call home, now and for many years to come. First Fidelity Bank.
Yeah. Another one. Yep. Man, this town's changed. Yeah. About damn time.
Wow, Bill, you're walking so much better. What did you do?
Well, I got so tired of the pain and nearly fell. And one of my friends recommended physical therapy at Winter Physical Therapy. And you know what? My back also stopped hurting.
Huh. So how did you get started?
My doctor wrote me a referral, but that's not always needed. Turns out you always have a choice where you want to go.
So why did you choose Winter Physical Therapy?
I love to support our locally owned small businesses, and quite frankly, they give great personalized care.
Winter Physical Therapy. Exceptional care.
When life gets hard and our thoughts get too much to bear, finding the resiliency within us can help us find healing. The 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline provides 24/7 free support for anyone in suicidal distress or emotional crisis. All texts and calls are anonymous and connect you to local resources that uphold cultural values and pave the way to healing. Find the strength within you. Find the strength within our culture. Reach out if you need help today.
No job is too big or small for the gang at H&O Electric in Winter. Whether it's a simple task around the house, remodel, new addition, or new construction, we provide residential, commercial, and industrial heating, cooling, or electrical work in Winter and the surrounding area. We handle it all. Call 605-842-1117 for service or more information on your next project, big or small. H&O Electric is your authorized dealer for Trane heating systems too. Good luck in today's event.
H&O Electric is a proud supporter of all area student athletes and activities on Live Ticket TV.
We connect people. Have been for 100 years or so. How we get that done? Well, that won't always be the same. But why we connect people? Not in a million years is that ever going to change. We didn't build the communities that made South Dakota. No. We just brought them together.
Hi, this is Logan from Lita's Seed, and we're excited to announce that we'll be able to offer true 0% financing on a limited number of units of corn and beans. You can lock in your corn and beans now and pay the same at delivery as cash now. With that, we have aggressively priced corn numbers that have a great track record in our area for grain and silage. This offer is on a limited number of units, so act soon to lock in your 0%. We still have triticale on hand and can cover any NRCS grass project. Call Logan at 605-840-4591, 840-4591.
Unbelievable amount of devastation. I've never seen anything like it.
We had a beautiful barn that was gone in 20 minutes.
Farm Bureau stepped up right away and said, hey, we got you and we'll be there for you.
We were taken care of. Now we could get on to repairing and rebuilding.
I tell everybody about Farm Bureau.
We're fortunate to say we have good coverage with good people doing it.
Contact Farm Bureau agent Rocky Newenhouse in Corsica, Platte, Mitchell, and Huron at 605-946-5606.
At American Family Insurance, we help protect what you've achieved so you can fearlessly go after your dreams. For auto, home, business, and life, contact us today. American Family Insurance. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly.
American Family Insurance, Life Mutual, Standard of Ohio and Wisconsin Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin, 53783.
Schrader Electric and Control, located in Winter, is available for all your electrical service needs. With close to 40 years of experience, Brian and his crew can take care of all your electrical projects, residential or commercial. Schrader Electric works with new construction, remodels, and new additions. Call Brian at 605-840-8913 to get a quote or schedule your next electrical service. Schrader Electric and Control is a proud sponsor of the schools on the Live Ticket Network.
Out here, you learn that to keep growing, you have to keep changing. CHS and the farmers and ranchers we serve know all about change, because together we've changed agriculture. That's why we're the largest farmer-owned cooperative in the country. So farmers own the system they count on, with advantages at every step. From innovative tools that help crops grow, to grain processing expertise, to energy solutions, we create connections to empower agriculture. Learn more at chsinc.com.
When it comes to vehicle maintenance, we know you have a lot of options, but it can be hard to find an honest, reliable auto repair shop. That's where we come in, Hometown Automotive, committed to providing our customers with honest, quality service at a reasonable price. We use years of training and experience to provide you with the best car care possible. Hometown does oil changes, tune-ups, and computer diagnostics. We sell tires, batteries, and Schaefer products. We install engines, trannies, starters, water pumps, brakes, and much more. Call us at 842-1722 and let our experience be your advantage.
Computers and More, located at 27786 311th Avenue, is obviously your computer sales and repair in Winter. The More is so much other than you can imagine. We are your local outlet for Winter Warriors sports apparel. We do screen printing and embroidery for your purple and gold attire. Stop in and check out all our gear on hand for you to wear at the next game. Call us at 842-9057 and see how we can design your company logo on all types of clothing. And remember, thanks for keeping it local.
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. Contact Trace Meyer, your Beck's hybrid seed dealer, and see how Meyer Ag can make every acre count for you.
Good evening and welcome to the Winter National Guard Armory. Happy New Year as we are starting off the third day of 2025 here with the home doubleheader with the Parkston Trojans coming to town versus our Winter Lady Warriors and Warriors. And start of a busy back half. Well, not really the back half of the season, but getting into January here. Both teams for the Winter Warriors and Lady Warriors have obviously games tonight, and both will have games tomorrow. We'll explain a little bit how that's going to go on and what's happening. And we'll explain a little bit of that as we go along here. But first tonight, for the starters for the Parkston Lady Trojans, who come in 5-0, a very experienced team, only graduated one senior last year, team that went 16-6, lost in their region semifinals to Hanson to just miss going to the SODAC 16 and possibly the state tournament. But again, 11 returners. Their starters are going to be number 5 is Lauren Zebart. She is a 5'6" senior. Number 14 is Berkeley Zebart. She is a 5'7" sophomore. Number 20 will be Kiera Oakley, a 5'9" sophomore. Number 22 will be Morgan Maxwell, a 5'6" sophomore. And number 30 will be Maya Thuringer. She is a 5'8" senior. So 2 seniors and 3 sophomores starting for the 5-0 Lady Parkstons. For the Winter Lady Warriors, it'll be the same starting lineup we've seen here in starting the season. Number 0, Keely Kyle, the 5'8" senior. Number 1 will be Kylie Sokshin, the 5'8" junior. Number 22, Addison Pravacek, the 5'5" senior. Number 22, Lily Barfus, the 5'8" junior. Number 23, Olivia Swedlin, the 5'8" junior. Winter hasn't played Jarrell in over 2 weeks. And it'll be interesting to see how the Lady Warriors come out, 2 week bye, or no, I guess it's a bye, you'd say, with the holiday. Parkston just played on Tuesday in their own classic. So they're going to come in here having some game time where the Lady Warriors haven't played a real game here now in 2 weeks.
Yeah, the rust didn't help the football players in the college football championship playoffs, and hopefully the Lady Warriors are not as rusty as those teams were. But yeah, they got Parkston's got a couple more games under their belt, and more recently also. So it'll definitely be a tough test tonight as they play a 5-0 Parkston team rated number 1 in their region. Yeah, and the Lady Warriors coming in 2-1 on the season, so it should be a good one. We'll stay here for the national anthem. Wow. What a beautiful rendition of the national anthem. I forget that gentleman's name. I know he sang the national anthem. Seegers. Okay. A couple times. I don't remember which one it is, but I'm pretty sure it's the Seegers. Okay. It's Trenton, I'm not sure. Sure, yeah, they believe you're right. He sang a couple times at the football games this fall, and man, what a voice. Wowzers. Yeah, not afraid to show it off. No, that's for sure. No, beautiful job. Confident young man. Parkston fans giving him a nice ovation. The coach is shaking his hand. And what a beautiful job. So we're going to get underway here. Tip-off coming up. Tipping it off for the Lady Warriors will be Lily Barfus. And number 20 will be Kiera Oakley. You mentioned an experienced team. Parkston, only 3 seniors this year, though. So right. 3 seniors. Experienced back and still young. And a junior, 7 sophomores, 2 8th graders. So, yeah. I mean, yeah. Team that I think's got we know it has a very bright future ahead of them. And, of course, a lot of these girls familiar with each other, playing each other on the volleyball court here just a few months ago. As Barfus goes underneath, misses it, gets her own rebound. Pravacek with 3. And Barfus almost with 2 rebounds. That rebound going to go to number 30, though. That is Thuringer. I'm okay with that shot right away by Pravacek. Good-looking shot, straightaway three-pointer. It's one she'll make probably later in the game if she gets another opportunity. But so just underway here as dribbling around there. That's Zebart. She gets a top of the key to Berkeley Zebart. I believe they might be sisters. And first, I always miss the first bucket. Levi, who made that bucket for Parkston. I always miss the first one. So Parkston takes the 2-0 lead here as Kyle brings it up. Ryder Halligan was giving me a hard time the last time we had a game. I missed the first bucket because it was his. Yeah. As Pravacek going to drive the lane and draw the foul.
So with 6:44 to go, Addison Pravacek going to go to the free throw line here. First free throw is in. Cuts the lead down 2-1. Can't miss Addison out there. She's got them bright pink shoes. Second free throw also good. So we're tied up 2 apiece here. Winner going to show some pressing defense. We saw that in the last game that the Lady Warriors played, but Parkston easily breaks it. And the layup up and good for, that one was Berkeley Zebart. Shot going to be put up by Barfus is short. And Oakley comes out with the rebound.
A tough task defending this team, averaging just under 60 points a game. So, I mean, they definitely can put points through the hoop.
And the other thing, Gerald, they only allow 28.8 points a game. So, obviously, they have a very stifling defense. Here, they're moving the ball around. That three put up, but no good.
Oh, no.
Oof.
I don't like that foul.
No.
That was just a good box out on the shooter. It didn't affect the shot at all, and not very rough. She was down low. Hands were out. She was just boxing out.
That is Maxwell, who will go to the free throw line here. First free throw is good. Nothing but net. So Maxwell will get 2 more free throws here. That was a foul on the 3-point attempt. Second one also good. Yeah, Winter coming in averaging just under 50 points a game, but allowing almost 42. Of course, they allowed 71 points in that first game against Wagner, so that hurts your average. But, yeah, this Parkston team is a strong, durable team. It's all 3 free throws for Maxwell are good. 6 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Did you get that first bucket?
Kiara Oakley was
the nice move to the hoop by Kyle, and Winter down 7-4 here. Winter going to drop back now. Kind of in a, looks like a man-to-man defense. Ooh, left wide open. That shot up. No good off the back of the iron. But a fight for Maxwell's going to come away. Nope, she's going to go. Ball's going to go off her leg out of bounds. I'm trying to get my Z-Bart girls right. Berkeley's 14. Lauren is 5. That's Lauren that's going to be on Keely Kyle right now. So Parkston kind of dropping back into man-to-man defense here. Here's Pravacek. Thought about the 3. Picks up her dribble now, top of the key. 5:12 to go in our first quarter. 3, nice. Good for Swedlund. And with 5:06 to go in our first quarter, the Lady Warriors tie it up, 7 apiece. And a foul underneath.
Yeah, Sokshin going to pick her first personal up. Just late, good pass down low and just late getting there and out of position.
Okay. So at the free throw line is number 20. That's Oakley, and her first free throw is up and good. And yes, the Z-Bart girls are sisters. Thank you to Caleb Titsey for giving me that information. Caleb from Parkston, and Caleb will be bringing you the boys game tomorrow as the Winter Warriors are participating in the Parkston, the Sacred Hoops Classic over in Mitchell at the Corn Palace. That game's scheduled to start around 4:30 against Makpia Luta. For those you don't know, that is Red Cloud, because that shot off the iron for Otis, who's checked in. So Caleb will be bringing you the call around 4:30. We'll have the call here, weather pending, with Lady Warriors hosting Sioux Falls Christian. And all you have to do is go to Winter Warriors Live to find the games. Oh boy.
That's how about 2 from Swedlund? I thought she was too wide open on that one. She needed a hand in the face.
So checking back in is Pravacek for the Lady Warriors. And also Sokshin checking back in. Cormoss is also checked in, the senior for Winter. So 4:29 to go. Parkston leads it 9-7. Lauren Z-Bart bring it up. She's one of those only 3 seniors. Again, they only graduated 1 girl last year. So very experienced Parkston team that had a very nice season and somehow
Lauren gets that to
Defying
fall
gravity,
in.
I swear it crawled up over the rim and went in.
Now we're going to see some full court pressure. Nope, now they're going to back off by Parkston. Ooh, Soction lucky not to called for a travel there. Here's that good defense by Parkston and a steal. And the layup good for Berkeley Zebart. That's her 4th point.
I think this Parkston team is going to be a team where you're going to have to come to the ball
Yes.
when the passes are being made. You can't sit there and wait to get them, and you got to be really careful with those longer passes. You got to put something on them if you're going to get them there.
Pravacek thought about the 3, but pulled it back, and just like that, good defense again by Parkston. That was Kiera Oakley.
They got a 2-0 advantage here.
And Maxwell with the easy layup, and right now Parkston is starting to run away with this, leading it. We were all tied up 7-7. It's now 15-7 Trojans. Yeah, last year when these two teams met over in Parkston, it was all Parkston. They ended up winning at 61-49, and yep, they were gonna. Oh, I thought they were gonna get Soction for stepping on the midcourt line. Instead, we're gonna have a timeout by the Lady Warriors. We will bring you word from one of our sponsors. This is a 30-second timeout.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. Contact Trace Meyer, your Beck's hybrid seed dealer, and see how Meyer Ag can make every acre count for you.
Back at the Winter Armory, Coach Meadors calling her first time out as Parkston's gone on an 8-0 run here, leading it now 15-7. And yeah, this is kind of how it started out last year for the Lady Warriors, watching that game last year at home. And Winter just couldn't get anything going against the Trojans. And again, a team that comes in allowing just under 29 points a game, you're going to have to, like you said, Gerald, you're going to have to go to the ball, protect the ball. They are very quick on defense. Here's Kyle going to drive baseline. Gets it inside to Barfus. 9 on the shot clock for the Lady Warriors. Somebody's going to have to get a shot up. Soction. Oh, boy.
They should have took that one, I think.
And Kyle can't get it to go. And ripping down the rebound, checking in, was Taylor Fink, 5'11" senior. And she gets rebound right off the bench. Number 10 for Parkston is also in the game. And I don't have number 10. Yes, I do. Alexa Holzbauer, 5'6" senior or sophomore. And that shot put up and in by Oakley. She's got 6 now on the evening. And the road's not going to get any easier for the Lady Warriors as they face a very good Sioux Falls Christian team coming to town who's 5-0. They play West Central tonight. Probably will win that game. Probably will come in here with a 6-0 record. And there's another rebound by the Trojans. Oh, but a steal by Pravacek. And the reverse layup, probably not the shot Soction should take. Ooh.
Agreed, but honestly, Parkston's done a nice job of defending that baseline, and they're just getting a hand in everything. They're just I'm impressed so far.
So Maxwell and Thuringer also, or they check back in for Parkston for Winter. Peyton Sargent, number 44, the freshman, has checked in for the first time. 5'10" freshman. This Zebart gets it over to Maxwell. Boy, Parkston does a nice job of moving it around, and there's going to be another foul by Winter.
We get Cora Moss for that one. Just kind of stuck her hand out. I thought mostly ball. I don't know if she ended up tripping or just kind of falling because of the contact with the pass. But
that's Winter's 4th team foul here. Minute 43 to go in the first quarter. One more foul, and Parkston will be shooting free throws here. And they get a whole new shot clock here, starting this possession. Moving the ball again very quickly. I knew coming in this would be a very athletic team. They were very athletic on the volleyball court, and
just remembering how they played last year and only graduating one girl and bringing back 11 returners, you knew they were going to be a good team.
Yeah, they've beat the Lady Warriors the last 3 times they've played them, and trying to make it a 4th here tonight. Got a good start.
And Cora Moss, about 60 feet from the basket, commits the foul along the baseline. She's going to pick up 2 quick fouls here. Looks like Liviotta's going to check back in for her. And that is the 5th team foul on Winter in the quarter, so Parkston will be shooting free throws, and there's still 1:15 to go. And this is Morgan Maxwell at the free throw line. That one good. So far, I don't want to do the announcer's jinx, but Parkston perfect from the charity stripe so far here in the first quarter. Oh, I almost did it. I almost jinxed her. So Maxwell, give her 7 here in this first quarter. And boy, Lady Warriors are just totally out of sync here. And you wonder a little bit, is that they haven't played in 2 weeks. You just kind of wonder, the rust is there. You know, they had practices, you know, after the after the 26 teams could go back to practicing as teams. You just kind of wonder, you know, Parkston's coming in here just having played on Tuesday afternoon. And it's different practicing than it is game.
So I'm sure they're as ready as they could have been. You know, I'm sure they're working hard in practice, and Coach Metters had them probably hopefully as ready as they could have been. But yeah, you're right. I mean, there's just no simulating that, and then it's not just an average team. I think Parkston's probably a better than average team that you got to come out a little cold and face. But they've got plenty of time left in this game to turn things around here and get right back in it. It's down 19-7.
That was Lauren Zebart with that last 3-pointer, was no good. Winter comes away with it. 22 seconds to go. Yeah, and of course Parkston in Region 5B this year, they went from Class A to back down to Class B in athletics this year. So I think they'll be one of the better teams around too. We're seeing it already here as number 10 check. Yes, checking back in is Holzbauer. Sokshin comes back in for Winter. So Kyle, Barfus, Sokshin, Swedlin, and Pravacek on the court for Winter with 17 seconds to go in the quarter. Ooh, got to be careful with those passes. Here's Sokshin. She'll put up the runner. No good.
A little tough shot.
That is a really tough shot.
Had to alter it just to get it to the hoop. It just a nice job of just smothering everything, contesting everything.
Quick, fast break on the other end. Holzbauer can't get the shot to fall, and then the loose ball out of bounds off of Parkston. There's only 2.5 seconds left on the clock.
Yep, so you're going to see Parkston pressure the ball here. Not going to want to let him get down the court uncontested.
Swedlin, she'll chuck it up for the 3. That'll be short, and that's how our quarter's going to end. Right now, it's all Parkston as they lead it 19-7. We're going to step away for 60 seconds, bring you a word from a couple of our sponsors, and be back for the second quarter action.
Shirley's Diner is located at 142 East 2nd Street in Winters, South Dakota. Come meet Martha 1 and Martha 2 and their friendly, courteous staff. Shirley's Diner is open 7 days a week from 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. Breakfast is served all day, and check out the Shirley's Diner Facebook page for all their daily lunch specials. All meals are made fresh and homemade every day. If you can't make it to the diner, they'll deliver. Just call 605-842-3903. Shirley's Diner serves customers from near and far and are a proud supporter of all school activities on Sports Ticket Live. It's easy to remember. There's nothing finer than Shirley's Diner.
Bank West is rooted in South Dakota. Committed to local success. Just like you. We're all connected. In South Dakota. For South Dakota. Convenient, connected, committed. Bank West.
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. Contact Trace Meyer, your Beck's hybrid seed dealer, and see how Meyer Ag can make every acre count for you.
Second quarter action underway here as Parkston has the ball. They went on a 12-0 run there after Winter tied it up 7-7.
That's been a long drought for Winter.
Very long drought here, and they really need to stop and try to get a bucket here. And that last touch by Sokshin.
I'm sure.
Oh, no, we had a mind change. Referee said, nope, it's winter ball.
I'm sure defensively they probably felt like they gave up a little too much there, but also they probably expected that, that they were going to get some points scored against them. But I think the biggest adjustment's going to have to come offensively. They're just going to have to just keep grinding and working for a little better shots, but tough to do against this. There's a good, ow.
And Barfus just rushed the shot a little bit there too much. And here's another fast break. And the shot put up no good, but an offensive rebound. And no foul called. Oh, kind of a late whistle there. Credit Kiera Oakley there to keep that alive, getting the offensive rebound. And another foul by the Lady Warriors. That sends Berkeley Ziebart to the free throw line. Just underway here in the second quarter. And that free throw good. Berkeley with 5 points here. Yeah, if you're just joining us again, this Parkston team averages almost 59 a game, only allows just under 29 points a game. And right now, Lady Warriors just looking for any life on the offensive end. They're rushing their shots a little bit too. But credit Parkston's defense. Man, it is all over. No wonder they only allow 29 points a game in 5 games that they've played.
Yeah, they haven't given up anything easy, and especially not anywhere close to the basket, baseline or otherwise. It's been pretty contested. We've had a couple looks at three-pointers earlier in that first, but it's all been pretty much contested and well defended.
Here's Sakshan, too strong off the back of the glass. Here's Provacek, puts up the three, no good. Sweedland with the putback. Boy, Winter just can't buy a bucket right now.
I thought nice job by Sweedland keeping that ball up high, not wasting any movement or any time in a defense that's playing like they are. Great job by keeping the ball up, just unable to finish it off.
Yeah, 3 opportunities there for Winter for points and come away with 0. That's disheartening too for a team. It is
because that's the opportunities you're looking for when you're only sitting at 7 points here. And
we're going to have a turnover here by Parkston. But, yeah, you look at Parkston, they haven't even been in a close game this year. I mean, they've won 67-21 over Kimball, beat Tri-Valley 51-33, beat Trip Dalmont Armor 47-25, beat Chamberlain 65-32, and beat Viborg Hurley on Tuesday, actually, 63-33. So
yeah, 20 to 30-point deficits on average any given night. You got a lot of confidence built up at that point.
Good looking shot by Sweedland, but it won't go. And another quick break down the court. Here comes Parkston, and laying it up and in is Lauren Ziebart. It's her 4th point. So yeah, Parkston now on a 16-0 run here. As Winter has not scored a bucket since probably about, middle of that first quarter. Finally, Kyle able to break the drought.
By way of the reverse layup. Yeah. But like I said, honestly, that's one of the better looking shots. Not the easiest ones, but one of the better looking ones they're going to get.
You can see that on our AgriMax instant replay. Great catch there by producer Levi Heenan to catch that. Nice reverse layup by Kyle. But Winter's still in a big hole, but if they can play some defense, try to keep Parkston from scoring here and try to get themselves back in this. But I tell you, Parkston moves the ball so quickly. There's a shot that was a little bit altered, and Winter comes away with it. Barfus quickly called for it, and she lays it up and in. Good feed there good court awareness and feed by Sakshan.
On the other end, nobody stops ball, though.
And we're going to have a foul there going to be called as going hard to the hoop.
Kiera Oakley.
Yep. These two teams have a lot of common opponents. Parkston will see Wagner here later in the month. Both teams have yet to play Gregory, Bonhomme, Mount Vernon, Plankinton, Miller, and Platte Geddes. So a lot of common opponents for between the two teams.
That Wagner game will be a fun one, I bet.
Yes.
For the Trojans. That might be a good one to
that's
watch.
on the 16th, looks like. And where's that game at? That is actually in Parkston, as both free throws are good for Oakley. Yeah, that'll be a fun game to watch, especially if both those teams are still undefeated. Wagner's still undefeated on the season. They have Avon tonight, I know. So 4:55 to go in our first half. Nice move to the hoop by Barfus, but too strong. And Oakley rips down the rebound. Winter really getting hurt on that's got to be a travel.
But he's going to get the foul.
Foul first. You know, and that was something I know the Lady Warriors had trouble with against Wagner, rebounding. We saw them a couple weeks, or last time they played here at home, when they beat Burke, they rebounded so well. Tonight, they're getting beat on the boards quite easily by Parkston. So Parkston ball here is Ziebart looking for somebody to get it to. She does get it to her sister, but Kyle able to knock it away. Oh.
Might just be one of those nights, too.
Oh. And then Kyle's shot got a little altered, and there was another great opportunity for Winter, and they come up empty-handed.
Did you get Peyton Sargent called for getting in the game, Betsy?
I did earlier, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she is back in now, yep.
I thought maybe you did, but I just wanted to make sure. Nope. I was thinking the height for the Warriors is you know, either injured or on the bench, you know, talking about rebounding.
Right.
Which height isn't always everything. Fundamentals and effort are certainly two big difference makers in rebounding, but height never hurts typically. And but yeah, I see the freshman Sargent out there once again for the Lady Warriors.
Winter catches a break here on the other end as the offensive foul called on, I believe that was on number 55, yep, Fink. So as the basket had been made, but no bucket, and see if Winter can take advantage on this end. Again, that tough man-to-man defense by Parkston. That one blocked away by Fink, but somehow Sargent came away with it. Another missed opportunity, but there's Sargent ripping down the rebound. I'd like to see her go up on that one. And instead, she'll get the assist.
Rattles home for Barfus.
So 3:52 to go in our first quarter. Maxwell top of the key. Number 12 that's checked in is Kendall Herman. She's a 5'6" sophomore and going hard to the hoop there. Thurringer, her first basket. She's going to get a chance at the old-fashioned three-point play. I think we had somebody else check in for Parkston. Everybody we've called. As Lauren Ziebart checks back in along with Kiera Oakley. And at the free throw line is Thurringer. 3:39 to go. That's a fourth foul on Winter in this quarter. Parkston still perfect from the free throw line here in this game. Cora Moss with those two fouls going to check back in for Winter. And we're going to see some full court pressure defense here from Parkston. Otis is also checked back in.
Nice job beating that just with the dribble. Nice auction. Man-to-man pressure.
Maxwell all over Soction, top of the key. But the teams match up nicely in height-wise. You know, there's no, you know, both teams have girls, you know, 5'10", 5'11", and a lot of 5'6" to 5'9" height. As Moss, too strong, gets the offensive rebound, and just can't get it to go. Winter can't buy a bucket right now. Getting beat handily on the boards.
You wonder games like this, I know, I mean, and really rightfully so, you should say it every game, but with Ava Craven, you know, the senior, one of the leaders, you know, one of the skilled post players for the Lady Warriors in a game like this, what a difference that might make.
Right.
You know, a few more rebounds, maybe, you know, a few more points underneath the basket that have been really hard to come by tonight.
And boy, Winter lucky to keep possession there. Again, Parkston, quick hands. They're so quick to the ball. If you're going to make a bounce pass like that against a team like this, it better be quick and pretty strong bounce pass.
Yeah, you better be stepping into every pass you make if you're just using your arms.
Moss gets it to Barfus. Barfus going up, and no foul called. Clean block. And Parkston wanting to run. We've seen them fast break it several times. The block.
How about that?
But the putback in by Oakley as Soction got the block. But Oakley for the offensive putback.
Yeah, just following the ball to the basket. And easy rebound and bucket.
Yeah, we were tied up 7-7, and another turnover by Winter, boy. And an easy layup for Berkeley Ziebart. We were tied up 7-7 with about 4 minutes to go in the first quarter, and ever since then, it's just been all Parkston here. Here's Soction for three. That one just off the iron. Nobody there for Winter to rebound. Winter just, I don't know if you want to say it's rust or what, but nothing's fallen. And again, it's not going to get any easier tomorrow with that Sioux Falls Christian team coming to town. Of course, we probably have to say weather pending. The weather forecast sounds.
Let's hope and assume that things aren't too bad.
Yeah.
For travel.
So 1:38 to go in our half. Barfus, nice job.
There you go.
Yep. That's what you got to do is pick up your dribble, get yourself reset.
One of the few mistakes we've seen from Parkston's defense there, just being fooled by a little pump fake and a little shot fake. And
1:25 to go. Here's Maxwell for three, just short of on the iron. And Barfus really playing well here. She's leading out the scoring for Winter. She's got 6 points, several rebounds. I tried to keep track of rebounds, but I lost track of that a long time ago. Sakshin, kind of a wild running shot. And Sakshin had such a good game against Burke, and tonight just been held in check. Under a minute to go now, first half. See if Parkston wants to take a little air out of the ball. Nope, they're going to work it inside, off glass and in. Perfect execution. Third ringer puts it up and in. She's got 5 all in this quarter. So 39 seconds to go. Winter will have to take a shot. And boy, there's just that tough defense again. Nice save by Sox. Oh, they missed. Moss was all alone under the hoop. That might have been partially blocked. That did not touch iron, so the shot clock does not reset as Moss, takes a hard fall. Nice sportsmanship there by Kiara Oakley helping her up. So at 22.5 seconds to go, that's Oakley's second foul. And Cora Moss at the free throw line. First one good. Coming back in is Kendall Herman, and checking in for the first time tonight, Karis Tapio, 5'7" sophomore. Hope I'm saying that first name right. Second free throw for Moss is short, and getting the rebound just coming off the bench is Tapio. 16 seconds to go in the half. See if Winter can prevent another bucket going into the locker room. Get a little defensive momentum going into the half. Instead, the three-pointer off the back of the iron. And our clock's going to run out. And it's all Parkston right now as they lead at 34-16 going into halftime. We're going to break away for about 9 minutes, bring you word from all of our great sponsors, and they'll be back for more Lady Warrior basketball.
Shop local with Burke, Gregory, and Winter Building Centers, your hometown hardware stores specializing in everything from finding the right drill bit to building your dream home. The crews at the building centers take pride in customer service and are always available to help with any project, big or small. They offer top-of-the-line flooring and cabinetry, a large inventory of rental items, quality Pittsburgh paint, and so much more. Follow them on Facebook or shop online anytime at buildingcentersd.com.
You won this year's chili cook-off. Our girls played in the softball finals last spring. You're not just another policyholder to us. We remember your name. Hi, Cheryl.
He remembered my name.
Because it's your name. That's simple human sense.
Ask Miller and Associates in Platte, South Dakota, if auto owners make sense for you.
Jeff, Mary, Dan, Sarah.
Meyer Ag is your Beck's Hybrids seed dealer located in Winter, South Dakota. Meyer Ag is a family-owned company specializing in seed consulting and zone-based variable rate that services South Central South Dakota. Contact Trace Meyer at 605-842-5458 to learn more about Beck's Hybrids and see how Meyer Ag can make every acre count for you. Meyer Ag in Winter, South Dakota is a proud supporter of all youth athletics and activities.
Fentanyl is a powerful synthetic opioid, up to 100 times stronger than morphine. Even a tiny amount can be deadly. It's often mixed with other drugs without your knowledge, increasing your risk of overdose. Protect yourself and your loved ones and avoid unknown substances. Stay informed, stay safe, and remember, one pill can kill. For more information on fentanyl prevention, visit your local health resource or speak to a healthcare professional today. This message was brought to you by the Great Plains Tribal Opioid Response, so that the people may live.
Fort Randall Federal Credit Union is here for you across Southeast and Central South Dakota. As a member of your credit union, you can take advantage of many ways to manage your money. They offer many different accounts to help suit your needs with your savings. Nobody likes wasting money on high interest rates, and neither do they. At Fort Randall FCU, they have all types of loans available to help you manage your finances. With locations in Wagner and Platte, Fort Randall FCU is ready for any needs you may have.
At Dakota Behavioral Health, we offer comprehensive mental health services, including medication management. With offices in Pierre and Winter, we provide in-person and telehealth appointments to fit your schedule. Whether you're managing anxiety, depression, stress, or other concerns, our compassionate team is here to help. We are currently accepting new clients, so take the first step toward better mental health today. Call Dakota Behavioral Health at 605-702-6769 or visit dakotabh.com to schedule your appointment.
Honesty. We try to be honest about everything, and if there's a problem, we try to fix it. We've kept the family name going for 75 years. I think that's something to be very proud of. I'm Mike Weeman from Weeman Land and Auction out of Marion, South Dakota. And my middle name is Earl. I'm named after my grandfather. And being an auctioneer isn't all about how fast you are or how good your chant is. It's how the people appreciate your name and accept your name. He told me that once. So that's a one that I hold pretty close. He'd be proud, I think.
In a world that's always moving, your journey matters. And at Iverson Auto Group, we're here to get you on the road with a great selection of new and used vehicles and trailers, and keep you on the road with top-notch service, maintenance, and support. Every mile of your journey, the experienced team at Iverson Auto in Mitchell and Huron are here to help. Visit us in Mitchell and Huron or start your search at iversonauto.com to begin your journey today.
Winter Dental, located at 911 Golden Prairie Drive, is proud to provide Winter and the surrounding area with high-quality, high-tech, patient-centered dentistry. Dr. Brad and the entire staff, including hygienists Michaela Smith and Sierra Hansen, are honored to have the opportunity to serve the good people of Winter and the surrounding area with gentle, compassionate, and high-quality dental services. For information on all the services they can provide you or to make an appointment, please call 605-842-1793. or go to winterdentalclinic.com.
Rob Curtis Landscaping and Design has been a family-owned business since 1988. Rob and his family specialize in every aspect of your outdoor landscaping for home and business. With service in over 20 south-central South Dakota towns, Rob Curtis can help you make one of the best investments of your life. Talk to the pros about a new landscape for your home or business today. Rob Curtis Landscaping, where quality is predictable. That's Rob Curtis Landscaping and Design.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
Mead Lumber is 100% employee-owned. Mead Lumber is your source for building materials. Whether your plans are for new construction or updating your existing home or barn, Mead Lumber provides the know-how and the materials you need. Lumber, steel, roofing, siding, drywall, windows, doors, and so much more. Start to finish, Mead Lumber has what you need and want for your project. Mead Lumber is your hometown lumber yard. Stop in and see what Mead can do for you. 102 North Main Street in Winter.
The Insurance Center in Winter is an independent insurance agency affiliated with many fine companies representing all types of insurance. They're able to provide you with a no-obligation comparison of your auto, home, business, crop, farm, life, and health insurance needs. Since they have access to so many companies, they have the ability to offer you the best possible coverages at the most competitive rates. For all of your insurance needs, it's the Insurance Center in Winter, White River, Platte, Burke, and Valentine.
Stop by your hometown grocer, County Fair, now in Winter and Platte. Same friendly faces with a brand new name. County Fair is a fourth-generation family-owned business based in South Dakota. They offer friendly service and the freshest food at great prices. County Fair carries premium certified Angus beef, locally grown produce, and much more. Shop County Fair in Winter and Platte, the friendliest store in town.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait.
The Rosebud Exchange in Mission, South Dakota is your one-stop shop for all your household needs, kids' toys, clothing, native print items, star quilts, and a whole lot more. They accept cash, credit cards, tribal checks, payroll deductions, and purchase orders with 0% interest on payroll deduction and layaway orders. Watch Facebook or come in and visit their friendly staff for all their great deals 10 to 6 Monday through Friday. The Rosebud Exchange, proud to support all the student athletes and activities on the Live Ticket TV network.
The right nutrition, animal health, and record management is key to having a profitable cattle program. That's why you want to work with the people at Farmco, who will take the time to learn your operation and help you grow your business. We are your full-service agriculture provider of feed, seed, animal health, farm, and ranching equipment built on terrific service. Get to know Farmco locally owned and serving you in Chamberlain, Platte, Winter, and east of Kimball at the Paragon. Visit us online at farmcosd.com. Farmco, feeding your future.
Eklund Tax Service, located at 323 Main Street in Gregory, South Dakota, is available for all your tax preparations. Mark Eklund has been a staple in the Gregory community for many years and wants to help you and your business have success by specializing in all types of bookkeeping. Eklund Tax can take care of any agricultural, retail, or personal bookkeeping or tax preparation. Call Mark at Eklund Tax today at 605-835-9665.
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. Contact Trace Meyer, your Beck's hybrid seed dealer, and see how Meyer Ag can make every acre count for you.
Back at the Winter Armory, getting ready to start quarter number 3 here. It's all Parkston as they lead the Lady Warriors 34-16. The scoring for Parkston, Lauren Zebart has 4 points. Berkeley Zebart with 8. Kiara Oakley leading all scorers with 10. Morgan Maxwell with 7. And Maya Thuringer with 5. So 5 girls scoring for the Trojans. Winner of 5 girls in the scoring column. Keely Kyle with 4. Addison Proudcheck 2. Cora Moss with 1. Lily Barfus leading the way with 6. And Olivia Sweetland with 3. Winner was 3 of 4 from the free throw line. Parkston was a perfect 12 of 12 from the free throw line in that first half. And start here for the Lady Warriors as Barfus going to draw the foul.
Thuringer on it, tried to block it from behind, and I didn't really see a lot of contact, but obviously there was something there. Official was right there, so.
First free throw for Barfus, rattles around and off all over every part of the iron except in. And Winter, you know, if you're going to want to climb back into this, you're going to have to hit your free throws. That one rattles in. Barfus with 7 now for the Lady Warriors. Thought maybe we'd see some pressure defense for Winter, but, you know, when they did do it there in that first half, Parkston just broke it easily. So maybe Coach Medor said just, you know, let's drop back kind of in this 2-3 zone and see if we can keep Parkston from scoring. That one going to be knocked out of bounds by Sakshan. Just underway here. Don't go away after this. We'll have the boys game, which should be a good one too. Winter sitting at 3-1. Parkston coming in at 4-1 on the season. They're only lost to a very good Pine Ridge team. As Kyle, nice job, nice move to the hoop. She puts that up and in. Pine Ridge sitting at 5-4 on the season, but a very, very dangerous 5-4. They've played some tough competition. They did fall in the LNI championship to Rapid City Christian. Nice ball movement there. But Parkston gave them everything they wanted and more. So it should be a good one coming up here. After this one, we'll break away from this video player and bring up our other one. So don't go away. Long pass across court there. Just under 7 minutes to go in our third quarter. This is Addison Provacek. That's probably not the shot you want to take. It just, Winters put up a lot of wild shots tonight. Here's Zebart, gets it to Maxwell. Parkston, when they have the ball in their hand, they are very patient. Here's Maxwell for three, just short. It gets her own rebound. Nobody rebounding for Winter. Finally, Soction comes away with that one. But Winter getting beat badly on the boards. And another turnover by the Lady Warriors. Here's Berkeley Zebart, gets it to Maxwell. She'll lay it up off glass and in. Maxwell with 9 points here. 6:05 to go in our third. There's Soction, and again, just one and done for Winter. Just can't get anything to fall. And here's a baseline three that rattles in for Berkeley Zebart. Almost a turnover then right away too. Berkeley now with 11. See if Winter can get a bucket here at 5:40 to go in the third. Provacek will hand it off to Soction, top the keys, reset the offense here.
They get everybody out high.
And good defense by Parkston. That, Winter's having trouble getting anything to fall. Just push Winter out, on the perimeter. 8 seconds on the shot clock. And shots like that, oh, nice rebound though by Barfus. It's just shots that Winter taken just they're not the best shots. That one though, thought that was going in. That's just been the story of the night for the Lady Warriors. But they catch a break here with the turnover by Parkston as Otis and Moss will come back in for Winter. And looks like Holzbauer and Fink for Parkston checking back in. 5:04 to go. If you're just joining us, we were tied up 7 apiece with about 4 minutes to go in the first quarter, and then Parkston just went on a tear. Kept Winter scoreless for quite a while. There's a three by Otis. And again, great rebounding by Parkston, and they got numbers here. Here's Zebart again for another three, won't go, and Otis with the rebound. And Soction stripped on this end, and that ball, thought Fink might have dribbled on the out-of-bounds line, but they're going to say it was touched by Winter last, so it's almost like Winter's panicking or something, Jarl. I don't know if it's rust from not playing for 2 weeks or what. Do they just, you got to credit Parkston. They're just a very aggressive team.
And you talk about, the shots haven't been good. They really haven't had a lot of good-looking shots, but they haven't had a lot of good looks. They're not missing too many of them. They just haven't been able to make them happen. Just not getting the separation, not getting the good open looks. And as we talk about one, there's one from senior Cora Moss, so she capitalizes on the three from the left wing. But that was a breakdown that we haven't seen from Parkston yet defensively. Winters just had a lot of tough shots that they've had to put up because really they're not getting anything better.
And Oakley with the answer on the other end after you saw our Agramax instant replay. Yeah. Moss going to dish this one off instead, and the block from behind, it'll stay with Winter. As we see Thuringer and Maxwell checking back in. We're also going to see Karis Tapio checking back in. So Coach Knipling going quite deep on their bench, and I guess we have a timeout. I didn't see who called it, and I guess the Lady Warriors did, and it's a full 60. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Attention producers, the new year is upon us, and that means it's time to update your display and controller software, which is crucial for optimizing performance and profits. Contact the professionals at Grossenberg Implement today so you can make the most of the enhanced features and farming tools that are currently available. Optimize your efficiency, productivity, and connectivity options with a software update at Grossenberg Implement. Visit one of our 9 locations or go to grossenberg.com for more information. Grossenberg Implement, where service is the other half of a great product.
When the world feels big, a small note can mean everything. Find mental health support at sdbehavioralhealth.gov.
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. Contact Trace Meyer, your Beck's hybrid seed dealer, and see how Meyer Ag can make every acre count for you.
3:48 to go in our third quarter. Parkston leading at 43-22. They've come out on fire again here in this second half. As Ottis going to drive and can't get the shot to fall, but will draw the foul. So Ottis at the free throw line and can't get the friendly roll, home roll. And second one also off the back of the iron. So 0 for 2 on that trip. And Winter, they're going to play a little pressure defense here, but again, Parks it. Oh, there's the turnover. I was afraid, Gerald, Winter was going to throw it away there, too. So at 3:15 to go in our third, Lady Warriors really need some answers here, and that's not going to do it. Winter just getting themselves too far underneath the hoop, and long arms of Parkston under there, and they just can't get anything up. And
yeah, that's the only thing that Parkston's given up. They're forcing them to that baseline just too deep underneath the basket by the time they get there, and they're just being taken that way defensively. And then, yeah, they don't have many good options at that point. That one, fortunately, got deflected off a Parkston player, so we'll stay with the Lady Warriors. But
15 on the shot clock here. 3 minutes to go in the quarter. And, yeah, travel. And they had Kyle wide open. Parkston lost to where Kyle was, but the turnover instead gives the ball right back to Trojans. Again, don't forget, the Lady Warriors, weather pending, will be hosting the Sioux Falls Christian Lady Chargers here tomorrow as Morgan Maxwell drains the three, and it's just all the answers for Parkston tonight. Winter just having trouble responding, but first time that I can recall, Winter will be hosting Sioux Falls Christian or playing Sioux Falls Christian is Cora Moss. Her second three. Get it to Cora. That's the game plan right now. But, yeah, it should be an interesting one tomorrow afternoon as that Sioux Falls Christian team will be tough. And, of course, the Winter Warriors will be taking on Makpialuta over at the Corn Palace around the same time, around 4:30. And, we're going to have a foul.
that one was a foul.
Yes, that one definitely was. As Sokshin going to commit the foul, and that's going to send Maxwell to the free throw line for 3 free throws. That's her second trip to the free throw line tonight, shooting 3. Referee talking to Kylie down there. I'm not quite sure. She was disagreeing with the call. And that's the first free throw missed on the night for Parkston. They were 12 of 12. That one good. Pravacek and Swedlin going to check back in for the Lady Warriors. Down by 22 with 2:06 to go in the third quarter. Also, we got to give a shout out to the Winter Wrestlers as they head over to Salem tomorrow for the MCM tournament. That's a good big tournament for the Warriors as they've been off for a couple weeks. Their last action was over in Valentine, I think. I don't know. These holidays have got me all messed up. But they will be wrestling tomorrow as the 3 Too Strong for Barfus. And that will also be live streamed by the MCM crew. You'll be able to find that on MCM Cougars Live YouTube page.
Pravacek ties up, and we'll stay with the Trojans, but good job defensively, working hard late into the third.
Minute 51 to go. So all kinds of action tomorrow. Wrestling, I think that probably starts either 9 or 10. Boys and girls basketball, both games should be around the same time, about 4:30. Sokshin just steals that away. Nice job, and she lays it off glass and in for her first points of the night. Checking out the Agrimax instant replay. It was a great steal and a great layup by the junior for Winter, getting her first points. And somebody zigged when they should have zagged there. Is that one thrown away by Parkston?
Haven't seen much of that tonight.
Just
a couple turnovers on back-to-back possessions.
Little miscommunication there. Could have been a turnover by Winter there, but and then Soction just
forced that one in there.
Yep. Here's another fast break.
That's a foul.
Yeah. I don't mind that foul by Soction.
Yeah, you foul them hard enough, they don't not have a chance to make the shot, but also I don't know. I guess what that tells me is you believe that you're still in this game and you're willing to fight every last second that you can. So.
And that is the third foul by Soction, as the first free throw by Lauren Ziebart, no good. Soction will have to come out. Kyle will come in for her. So I guess making Parkston the hard way on this one, but that one good. Parkston 15 of 17 from the free throw line tonight. That's pretty darn good shooting. Pravacek just quick hands again by Lauren Ziebart. Knock it away. Yeah. And here come the Lady Trojans. Berkeley Ziebart says, I'll put up the three, but nice defensive rebound by Cora Moss. Wisely will slow it down. Wish she had Barfish. She just missed her.
I think I like the pull-up, though, because odds are that probably would have been another pass taken away.
Addison Pravacek, though, gets the three to fall. Lady Warriors are fighting. They're down by 19, but they're fighting tough. 30 seconds to go in the third quarter. And that's good to see by Winter. I mean, you're down big, but you're still fighting. You're starting to create some turnovers, hitting some shots. And there's another one. Another turnover created by Winter, and see if they elect to hold it for the last shot. Kyle waited for help. 10 seconds on the clock. Sweetland on that left wing. That's where she likes to shoot it. Here's Kyle from the right wing. That one's going to be off. Rebound put back, no good, and that one just going to be short by Kyle. So Lady Warriors down 30-49 going into quarter number 4. We will be back after word from two of our sponsors.
There's a lot of uncertainties in farming and ranching today, but one thing is certain. Statewide Ag Insurance in Chamberlain, Winter, and Mitchell are your crop and livestock insurance specialists. Statewide agents have a background in agriculture and work hard to provide growers and ranchers with risk management plans and insurance coverage that fits their business needs. From hail insurance, livestock revenue protection, to multi-peril crop and revenue insurance, Statewide will help you with the right decisions. Statewide Ag Insurance in Chamberlain, Winter, and Mitchell. Locally owned, your dependable partner in crop and livestock protection and equal opportunity provider.
Cenex Zip Trip is your local convenience store with 5 locations throughout South Dakota, offering top-tier gasoline and Cenex premium diesel fuels. Stop in for a great selection of your favorite snacks, beverages, pizza, and other hot foods. Become a Zip Trip Rewards member and save 5 cents per gallon of fuel every day. Plus, earn and redeem points for further discounts. Sign up at CenexZipTrip.com. Cenex Zip Trip is a proud supporter of all local athletics and activities. When it comes to game day, let Zip Trip fill your food and fuel needs.
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. Contact Trace Meyer, your Beck's hybrid seed dealer, and see how Meyer Ag can make every acre count for you.
Fourth quarter action to start here as Winter Lady Warriors with possession. Down by 19. Again, Parkston coming in 5-0 on the season. And Winter sitting at 2-1. Again, Winter down by 19, and this is maybe one of the closest games Parkston's had this year. Darrell, some of those scores that they've beat teams by, a lot of them by 25-30. And going to have a foul committed here. That's going to be on Barfus.
And the Lady Warriors are trending in a little better way. They started off, that 19-7 first quarter. Second, slightly better, only getting outscored by 6. But held by in the first 2 periods under 10 points a period is a tough way to win a basketball game, and it can be done on defense. But when you're not scoring any more than that, third quarter they found a little more with 14 points, and then it was a 1-point deficit in favor of the Trojans. So a much better third period and trending better, but might just be too little, too late.
Nice feed inside to Kiera Oakley, and she puts it up off glass and in. We've got 7 minutes to go in the game as Sakshin going hard to the hoop. 7:05 to go, excuse me.
Something she's not afraid to do.
No, she's not afraid to get in there and get hacked. And she'll go to the free throw line here. Foul was called on number 30. That is Maya Thuringer, her second. Really nobody in foul trouble. Sakshin does have 3, but nobody really in foul trouble for either team. As Peyton Sargent going to check back in here for the Lady Warriors. She'll replace Olivia Swedlin. Second free throw short. And another defensive rebound by Parkston. Sakshin's been held in check. She only has 3 tonight. And nobody's stopping ball. And Gracie Oakley says, Kiara Oakley. Gracie graduated last year. As Kiara Oakley says, I'll just go all the way to the hoop. She has 16, leading all scorers tonight. She is only a sophomore, too, 5'9" sophomore. Well, one thing, the free throw shooting's gone down a little bit for Parkston here in the second half, but.
I don't even. That was way too easy. What happened there?
Who was that? I didn't even see.
That was Peyton Sargent.
Okay.
All alone on an island. Kyle just did a nice job of getting her the ball, and it was as simple as turning around and scoring the bucket. There was nobody playing defense that time for Parkston.
Here's Oakley again. Again, nobody going to stop ball. And that one.
Speaking of not playing defense,
yeah.
She gets another look at an easy layup from the left-hand side.
Fortunately for Winter, she misses that one, and then Sargent pulled down the rebound. So it's 6:18 to go in the ball game. This is Pravacek puts up the runner, and it rattles in.
Using that left arm just a little bit, getting away with just a little bit of separation.
7 for Addison now on the night for Winter.
Biggest thing is not having that push-off motion. You can kind of get away with it sometimes, just riding them that way.
And another defensive rebound for Sargent here coming on off the bench. Giving a little spark to the Lady Warriors here. Down by 18. 5:48 to go. They got to start hitting the buckets about every possession here, and there's going to be a foul. And that's going to be on Maxwell. That's only the second team foul. Both teams have 2 fouls apiece here in this fourth quarter. And that was Maxwell's second. Long pass out to Pravacek. Here's Kyle, dribble around top of the key. Oh yeah, Winter can't eat a lot of clock here. You've got to start shooting and trying to score every possession here if you're going to get yourself back in this. But right now, taking a lot of time off the clock, and that's going to be a turnover. Sakshin throws it out of bounds. And that's not what the Lady Warriors wanted to see. Boys action after the conclusion of this one. Should be a good one with the boys. Both teams coming in with the 1 loss. Sakshin tried to save it. Good hustle. But we'll stay here with Parkston. Cora Moss going to check back in.
She's been the spark off the bench for the Lady Warriors tonight.
She's had 7 points tonight off the bench. 2 long threes. And Maxwell going to get it to Zebart in back court, and she'll bring it up across the timeline. Screen going to be, they're going to get Sakshin on the foul. Coming off the screen, she just ran into a player. That'll be 4 on her.
Yeah, I'm betting she's going to stay in there, though.
Yeah. With 5:07 to go, she's really the only player in foul trouble for either team. Good defense by Barfus down low on Thuringer there. Here's Maxwell. She'll dribble around the Sakshin.
Fight through that screen. Bumped into her. I was just going to say, an aggressive by nature is her style. And hard to ease up or back off, so to speak. But playing with 4 fouls.
And I think that last foul Winner, they're going to get that on. Who did they get that on? Number 2? On Pravacek? Well, I didn't think she was even around the ball. But first free throw up and good for Berkeley Zebart.
Senior Tessa C. coming in, replace Sargent. with Swedland.
And second free throw for Berkeley is also good. She has 13 on the night. A lot of balanced scoring. 5 players have scored for Parkston, 6 players for Winter. It's just Parkston's just got a couple girls in double digits and another wild shot, but
she's getting that one down.
Yeah. Give Addison now 5-7-9 on the night.
Forces that wide angle on the right side, but
Lauren Ziebart going to pull up instead of taking the long shot, and it pays off as she puts that up and in, and she has 7 for Parkston. Here's Pravacek. Another one. That one might have been deflected. And nice hustle by Sweetland. Oh, and this auction steals it right back. Up off glass and in. And that's the aggressiveness of Kylie Soction. So 3:57 to go in our ball game. Lady Warriors still down by 18. And again, this is one of the closer games that Parkston's had. They've been really taking it to teams and coming in. Oh, and that's a late whistle on Pravacek, and she just picked up foul number 4. But yeah, coming in, Parkston only allowing just under 29 a game, and Winter's gone over that. So.
Yeah, Winter actually has been the highest scoring opponent thus far facing Parkston. So little things like that you can find to kind of mark yourself,
right.
Some positives. But they're just going to have a short memory to an extent, and because you're turning right around and playing another tough team tomorrow, you've got to get whatever happened tonight, whatever you want to find out of your system, but yet also keep in mind some of the positives, especially the way the second half went and how you maybe got a little bit better and played a little better throughout the game. You got to keep those kind of positive vibes into tomorrow, but definitely got to forget about the results and just move on.
Right. Here's Moss. That one she had to alter the shot around Fink. Moss giving up quite a few inches down there. Fink made those 2 free throws, and that's a try. She knew it, too. Kendall Herman got the ball and then tried to stop her momentum and gets called for the turnover. 3:22 to go. Lady Warriors down by 20. Yeah, and like you said, Gerald, the Winter's got to turn around quickly tomorrow afternoon around, weather pending, 4:30 or so. Take on a very good Sioux Falls Christian team. And then next week they've got, Chamberlain and Gregory, 2 teams that aren't having great seasons, but 2 teams you can't overlook either.
No.
So Sweetland for 3, rattles it in. Deep 3.
And the nice thing for the Lady Warriors, if you're going to find one in a 2 games in 2 days scenario, is both home games.
Yes.
That doesn't always happen either.
No.
So that can really shorten it up for you if you got to travel. But good sportsmanship that time by Olivia.
And Maya Thuring are going to go to the free throw line. Yeah, and next week both games home for the Lady Warriors. So get some home cooking, get some games under your belt here as we've, into this new year after the break, and try to build on the little things as Thuringer puts that first free throw in. Peyton Sargent going to come back in for Winter. Again, and credit Parkston. This is a very good basketball team there in Region 5B. They stay healthy. They're going to make a lot of noise come, deep in the season. The nice thing, Winter won't have to face them again because they're in Class B now.
Not one you got to look forward to in the Sodak or something.
Right. And Cora Moss, nice job getting her shot up, and she has 9 now tonight. 2:45 to go in the ball game. Winter down by 17. You wonder if Winter maybe starts doing some fouling here, but Parkston's been shooting such good free throws tonight that you hate to put him at the free throw line. Another offensive opportunity here. Somehow that ball stayed with Parkston. Ziebart going to put it up high off glass, no good.
Expected by her face, her head, the way it moved, and her facial expression. I think she was anticipating contact there and never got any.
And then Moss unable to keep control. We got some more subs coming in here for Parkston. Number 21 is Kennedy Knipling. She's a 5'9" 8th grader. Just some more numbers here. As the girls turn around. Looks like number 2 is Brooklyn Wagner. She's a 5'4" sophomore. Number 24, Graceland Strait, a 5'5" 8th grader. So some young talent coming up too for this Parkston team. Number 34, Karis Tapio back in the game. So Coach Knipling with 2:08 getting some more of his girls in. And for Winter, we've got Katie Peterson out there.
We'll say, yeah.
I missed her
Coach
coming in.
Mitter's getting a little younger, too, out there with another freshman.
5'2" freshman. Katie, not the tallest, but she's she's aggressive when she's on the court. She's very good on the softball field, too, and she's an aggressive player coming up for the Lady Warriors. C. Sargent, Otis, and Moss out there for the Lady Warriors. Here's a shot going to be put up just short. And an offensive rebound again for Parkston. Just under 2 to go.
The bad kind of nothing but the bottom of the net.
Yeah, and that one won't go. And we're going to have a tie up here, and that will go to Winter. So minute 49 to go. So the Lady Warriors are going to fall to 2-2 on the season. Parkston going to improve to 6-0 on the season. There's Otis, lost control. She hits the deck, and we're going to have double dribble called. Also coming in now for Winter, you're going to have number 3, Savannah Sweetland, the 5'7" freshman. Number 32, Mari Pravacek, the 5'7" sophomore. Who else just came in for the Lady Warriors? Number 5, Alice Wilson, the 5'6" sophomore. So both benches, I think, have pretty much been cleared. And, Wilson going hard. And Tessa C too strong, but there's Pravacek, Mari Pravacek, and she's going to draw the foul. And that foul going to be called on number 34. That's Karis Tapio. And Mari to the free throw line for the Lady Warriors. First free throw short. Winters struggled a little bit from the free throw line tonight. They were 3 for 4 in the first half, but here in the second, one also long. In the second half, the Lady Warriors 2, 4, 6, 8 have only hit 2 of 8 from the charity stripe. Parkston missed their first free throws here in the second half, but they've done a much better job. Of course, overall, out-rebounding Winter. Shooting percentage obviously a lot better with minute 12 to go. Good defense here by the Lady Warriors, and then a foul going to be called on Mari Pravacek, her first.
Kennedy Knipling's like, dang. I was all alone, and I turned around and made the shot, but it didn't matter.
I've got Parkston 21 of 24 from the free throw line here tonight, and this more free throws here. First free throw is good for Tapio. Sarge is going to come back in here. And second one also good. Boy, what a great free throw shooting night for Parkston. Minute 5 to go in the ball game. Lady Warriors down by 19. That's kind of where they've been hanging, that 18-19 point deficit. And a turnover here with just under a minute to go. We'll get the ball right back to Parkston. Keely Kyle going to finish with 6 points on the night for the Lady Warriors. Kylie Sakshin with 5 points. Addison Pravacek's going to finish 5, 7, 9 points for the Lady Warriors. Cora Moss with 9 points. Oh, a nice offensive putback and in. Who was that, number 10?
Yep.
Which is Holzbauer. Her first points. And Katie Peterson she's going to draw the foul. Barfa's going to finish the night with 6 points, all in the first half. Sweetland with 6. Sargent has a bucket. And with 29 seconds to go, it's still Winter possession. Lauren Zebart going to finish with 6 points, 7 points for Parkston.
That's a travel.
Berkeley Zebart, 11, 13 points. Kiara Oakley, nice night for her. She finishes with 16 points. Morgan Maxwell going to finish with 12, 13, 14 points. Thurringer going to finish with 8 points. Holzbauer with 2, Tapio with 2, and Fink with 2. So Some nice balanced scoring for the Parkston ladies. And we might have some more scoring here. Nope, they're just going to maybe pull it back out. Shot going to be put up instead. That one won't go. And Provacek going to pull down the rebound. And officials timeout here. As Tapio kind of hit the deck pretty hard. I think they just want to make sure she's okay. And with 1.3 seconds to go, that should do it. And the Parkston ladies come to town and take care of business over the Winter Lady Warriors, finishing at 65-44. Congratulations to them. A team that Class B better watch out for. A very young team. And as they mature throughout the season, they are going to be a handful to handle. Winter going to drop to, again, 2-2. They will play tomorrow afternoon against Sioux Falls Christian here at home. And the Parkston ladies, they improved to 6-0. We're going to step away. We're going to break this video player down, bring up our next one, and then be bringing you the boys action with Parkston and Winter. Oh, I'm sorry. Yep, go ahead, Levi. Our post-game report. Our Finninga Ranch post-game report, like I said, 65-44. I kind of gave you the point totals here as we've got to get ready for our next video players. So we will break away. We'll be back here in just a few minutes with ads and get ready to bring you the boys action.